through your meditation on God, your devotion and praise of Supreme Black God consciousness as it is embodied as King Noble Black Supremacy, will transform you into your angelic supernatural form. You will be transformed into an angelic being. Not the matrix identity, illusion, limitation. It's going to take supernatural beings with paranormal ability in order to change this world. You have to be at a super conscious level of being. And in order to tap back into the source, you have to open up your consciousness to plug into CanBS. Once you plug into CanBS, you are no longer caught up into the illusionary realm where they have programmed you to believe in a limited version of yourself that is a slave to their artificially engineered world. That entity only has certain powers, has limitations. But when you tap into the God consciousness by awakening your astral and ancestral self, now you have a profound power, the actual power that we once possessed in order to rule the world and do all of the great things that we did. But you have to reawaken and tap back in. And the signs of that awakening and that realization is that you are aware of who CanBS is. And you know what time we're in. These reawakened angelic melanated beings will help reestablish the kingdom of the Black God on earth. There will be nothing that is more powerful. Nothing that would be more unlimited in its ability to create, manifest, do, be, and have than this angelic awakened host. The revolution will be caused by awakened beings with supernatural awakened power and gifts that they have access and know how to utilize. These are the individuals that will change the world, because they won't be looking for the world to accept their ideas because they can implement them. They're not seeking validation or looking for the approval of this world. They do not want to join the fan club of the Matrix reality. These individuals are independent and fearless, and they come here to change the world. You can't be so distracted by this world and its politics that you don't awaken to who you are, that your consciousness doesn't wake up. And that's what King Noble Black Supremacy is. A representation of the time and the moment of grand awakening. So once that awakening happens, now there's a ripple effect. Now the waves are beginning to move, and the transformation is happening now. By focusing prayerfully with reverence and devotion on King Noble Black Supremacy, you will be pulled into another realm. You will be pulled into another dimension where you awaken to who you are as a divine being. It is through your devotion to King Noble Black Supremacy that you begin to take on your limitless form. You begin to become empowered at the essence of who and what you are. You no longer are able to accept the Matrix no's as an answer. You're no longer able to accept the no's of the program as an answer. You become an unlimited creator with unimaginable ability, unexhaustible creativity, infinite energy. You begin to entertain the impossible. The Matrix begins to disintegrate in front of your face. Every challenge is welcomed by you so that you can discover your gifts and the power that lies within yourself. You're no longer pulling from the source of an illusion. You're pulling from the source of God Himself. It is through your devotion to King Noble Black Supremacy the matrix self begins to die, it begins to dissolve, and you begin to awaken to your infinite self. You are no longer a self. You're in the world, but not of it, not created by the artificial world. Now you become a selfless being. You can no longer be manipulated as an individual or as a personality within their artificial world, within their play, within their scripted, programmed world. You're now a selfless being that has found its source in an infinite reality, in the eternal reality, in the essence of all things, that's able to move as all things, situations and circumstances. You become a phenomenon. You become the event that is awaited. You become the revolution. You become the transformation of this world. You become the future. You become the new paradigm. And that paradigm is the kingdom of the Black God, King Noble Black Supremacy, who is manifested on earth to cause this awakened and radical shift in consciousness. When you are in true devotion, out of sincerity, and you become nothing in this world, nothing as an ego, you become everything in the eternal reality connected to all events, circumstances, and events simultaneously.